cup of coffee, I have one of my own encounters, of which there are many. I had to temporarily relocate to Tennessee in September of 2014, and I returned back to Virginia in January of 2015. Oldest kid and BB were living in my home at the time, so I stayed with mom and 90-some-year-old great aunt until living arrangements could be shifted back, because moving in winter is never a good thing. So I was staying in the room that was across from where great aunt was staying. And great aunt had to use a walker to get around, and so being across the hall from her, especially at night, gave me the advantage of being able to hear her if she needed anything. And sleep has not been my friend for many years, so I listened to a variety of things during the night: sermons, lectures, old Art Bell programs, meditation music, Ozzy Osbourne, just whatever fits the mood that I'm in at the moment. And while I was there, whatever I was listening to was at a very low level so that it didn't disturb great aunt. And one night I was laying in bed and was somewhere in that weird zone between sleep and wakefulness. And I was listening to some kind of a teaching. And I heard the doorknob on the bedroom, shift as if it were being turned. And I rolled over and sort of sat up there, sort of on my arm. And I watched the doorknob turn and the door open slightly. And I called great aunt's name and there was no reply. And I said her name again and asked her if she was okay, asked her if she needed anything. Nothing. There was nothing. And after a few seconds, which seemed like an eternity, the door very slowly closed back, and again I saw the doorknob turn. And since I had gotten no reply when I had spoken, I listened, and there was complete silence. There were no characteristic thumps of the walker, on the carpeting, and there was no shuffling of feet. And so I left that one alone for the night. And the next morning, I asked great aunt if she had perchance come into the bedroom, and she's like, no. She said that she had slept through the night, and actually had a restful sleep and didn't wake up until morning. And so I made mention of it to my mother, and she just sort of looked at me. And it was just one more incident in the very long history of paranormal activity there at Mom's house. So yeah, if you've got supernatural, paranormal, UFO, alien, altered reality, could be with or without substances, Bigfoot, whatever kind of interesting stories that you have to tell, send me an email at cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And again, if you just need someone to listen to you, that's perfectly fine too. You all have a beautiful, blessed day.